Yeah, mic check, mic check.
Yo, mic check 52, what it do? Talk to me slick, but don't talk to me quick. Talk to me quick, but don't talk to me slick. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know who had to come in the building. This big game. What's going on, everybody?
He's back in the building.
Y'all know how to come tap in. Y'all been seeing me on stream and everything, man. We've been working around here. Hey, the team is shining, man. Shout out to KP. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to everybody on the roster. Y'all know what's going on, man. Big game in the building today, of course. The one and only.
Yo, it's Clark Jones, a.k.a. Mr. 4P, your player made no man, stumping down one time, man. Pop Austin Media, we in the building.
Sir, yes, sir. You gotta be in the, you in tune with the streets, not saying in a bad way, but you in tune with the streets if you need to get some of your takes on a lot of the stuff that's been on in the age, so definitely need to tap into that. But, man, how you been, though?
And I've been all right, man. Life been lifing, but hey, we wake up and we got another day to do it one more time.
Keep it playing.
Yeah, man.
Right, man. Look, I'm doing like a runoff right now because we was having an interesting conversation before we started, and one of the conversations was about cripping and sets and how it is, and I said an interesting hot take of mine, and I mean this is a quotable and it's no disrespect. Extortion doesn't fly well in Chicago. So I don't like I said, if you listen to Big U when he said something on the documentary, like here's the thing. The feds got most of their stuff from a documentary on Hulu. The FX documentary, the hip hop uncovered documentary. They got they got 60% of their case off that documentary. So somebody need to holler at Hulu about that. Because yes, they got like if you watch that documentary where remember the one with Trick, Deb Anthony, Bimmy, and Big U was on there, Hip Hop Uncovered and Haitian Jack.
Yeah, I do remember that.
The first thing that they say is like he the godfather of West Coast hip hop. The first thing you hear on there is incriminating. You got Wiz Khalifa, you got all the rappers on there like, man, he the dude you want to see when you get
Wiz, they say Wiz was getting extorted too.
Yeah, I can believe that,
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Of course. But I mean, do they look at it like extortion or do they look at it like, here's the thing I ask. And this is my only thing because I'm in the entertainment industry as well as a street person.
Well, hold on real quick. Give your hot take about Big U and then go into it. You can rope the people in.
Okay.
You said, you gave an interesting one about Big U.
The hot take was, I said, if you notice, if you look at the documentary, Big U, even on radio stations, he said when he go to other states, he check in this, that, and the third. Well, if you notice, he said, like, man, when I go to Chicago, I check in. Somebody would probably be like, well, why would a like Big U check in when he go to Chicago? Big U got family in Chicago, but he ain't done. That crib do not fly in Chicago.
Okay, but when Big U say he's traveling other places checking in, what is his definition of checking in when he checking in? Because when people come to California to check in, it seems like a whole different thing.
To be honest with you, I think it's the same thing. You got to pay. I mean, in Chicago, I tell this all the time. Just because you see what people see on TV, like, oh yeah, the young doing this, it's still structure in Chicago.
I think Chicago is more structured than California when it comes to the.
Oh yeah, it's still niggas that get the loads for the cartel and distribute. It's niggas that still run the neighborhoods. The blocks rather. Yeah, it's still block lieutenants. It's just not. It's not publicized because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think Chicago a lawless place, a reckless place. But when you look up, we #1 city for tourism. We know, and this is a fact. We was voted #1 city this year, last year, #1 city for tourism. But they want you to think like Chicago is reckless and wild and you can die anywhere, anytime, and everybody, woo. Nah, it's still structured.
I believe that. But see, in California, like the Big U situation, you got people coming into California and they checking in. But do you feel safe with the people that you checking in with? It seemed like California might be one of the homes of the back door.
You know what? I say this. Most people out there go out there like, if you going out there with some entertainment, like which I have multiple times, I went for personal and entertainment. Like I say, you shit. I was on the marathon documentary. I locked in.
Yeah.
That's how I got on there because my career partner Jay Outlaw. Like that's how I got because I was connected with the right. It's really just being in the streets and knowing. Like a lot of rappers, they get in the rap game. They say or they act like they know the street and they don't. They don't know the street. So when you thinking you know the street, you running across anybody that can portray a street to you.
But you got cats. Okay, you coming into California, right? And they know that you hot right now.
Yeah.
Okay, your money right. You know what I'm saying? So they like, hey man, we need that to come check in with us because they might be looking at you like a lick. See, that's what I'm thinking when I hear California. The stories I hear that come from out of Cali versus in Chicago, would it be the same way, or can you? Hey, you checking in with us? You good? You ain't got to worry about it. That's how it's supposed to be.
9 times out of 10, hell yeah, go like that in Chicago because every hood got their own reputation. Like if a come to the low end, if I bring it to the low end with me, like say for instance, I'm trying to think of a from Texas. Say for instance, I take Quinn NFN to Chicago with me. He known. He rap. Or I take Big X the Plug to Chicago with me to my hood. That whole time he there, it's gonna be to it like put you like this. It's gonna be 2 at least 3 of my homies that's riding with him everywhere he going in the city.
Okay, facts. That's how it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like I'm gonna get 2 or 3 of the best looks from my neighborhood. I know that stand on business that ain't perked out, and I'm gonna go ahead and hey y'all ride with him, make sure he good, or you know what I'm saying. Or 9 times out of 10, if it's some like that, well I know we on some music. But I know it's some. I don't want to say it like that because I don't want to incriminate myself because I have done this, but it ain't for no money like that. It's just a respect thing. Like, done came through Chicago, done kicked it with me before, and I done made sure it was good. Or I'm like, man, I'm in the city, man. Who I holler at?
That's how it should be. That's how it should
go
be.
here, holler here. Oh, my people. Oh, man, my people on the low end. Like, my nigga partner Jose went to the crib. Hey, man, nah, my people over here, go with them. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, hey, nah, my people right here. My niggas over here, go with them.
Okay, but do you think it's like that on the West Coast when people coming in checking in with the 60s, checking in with Big U and them? You know what I'm saying?
It's really on who's solid like that. Like who's solid. Like,
man, with all these stories coming out with Big U and Brick Baby and the way shit going down, ain't none of that shit solid.
Ain't none of it solid because shit, they get you robbed and then get you your money back and be like they did you a favor so you can keep checking. So I mean, it's one of them things where it's like, man. It's a roll of the dice. I've always looked at it like
a rolling 60.
It's a roll of the dice. Like I know just Chicago is different. One thing about us is I tell niggas all the time, even it's been said, Chicago niggas like when niggas come, that's why all the artists like when Pooh Shiesty came to Chicago, he was with Dirk and them. Like he was with Dirk and them and the Tay-Town niggas made sure he was good.
Okay, but check this out. I got a question. If I'm checking in, say I'm going to Cali and I'm gonna check in with the Hoovers, right? Say I'm checking in with the Hoovers, but the Hoovers are plexing with the 60s. So now that I done checked in with the Hoovers, do I adopt that beef? Now do I got ops? Cause I done checked in with the Hoovers, so I'm rocking with the Hoovers for the next few days. But do I got to worry about they enemies as well?
I'm gonna say this: once you become this the tricky part, but this where I look at the camera and I say. Rappers, I got to piggyback off Schoolboy Q a little bit. This is where
hold on, not gangsters checking in. I'm talking about
rappers.
Yeah,
this is where I say what I've been saying. When you rap, stick to just rapping. If you're gonna be a rapper, you don't be a rapper because you can go to Cali and not check in with nobody. Do your show, get something to eat. Go to Beverly Hills, check out a spot, go shopping, and take your ass back to the room.
But it's the thing, though, man. Them cats know who coming into town.
Now,
they know who got a show. They know who coming and who got what.
Yeah, that's true.
So, is it really beneficial to check in?
But if you're a rapper,
is it safer to check in, or is it safer as a rapper coming into?
But if you're a rapper, you got proper security. So you ain't got to worry about that.
Not all of them though, man. You might have your money might not be there yet.
Now up and coming, man, they know who to bleed. Niggas know like up and coming niggas. They not coming there no up and coming nigga like, oh yeah, we know like nigga. If you it's levels. If we know you not a rolling loud nigga, we ain't on there with you. If you just an up and coming artist, you got a couple of thousand views and a couple of 100,000 views. Niggas just want you at that point for the cosign. Cause they see you got some notoriety. Like when niggas know you got M's, niggas knew Pop Smoke had M's.
Well, yeah. They saw his
You know what I'm
location
saying?
posted, but let's go real quick though before we get too off. So the Big U in the Chicago take.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I'm saying. The same
Okay.
thing. I'm still on that. Basically, what I'm saying is, it's more so like it's really off of who you know, where you go, and if you rapping, like keep your rapping ass rapping. If you want some gangster shit, go look for the gangster shit. Like when I went to Cali, I went to go for the gangster shit. And I just know the gangster niggas, and the rap just so happened to come along with that. Where I was going for the gangster shit. The gangster niggas, man, one thing about Cali, the killers know the killers, the gangsters know the gangsters, the hustlers know the hustlers, everybody know who what. Of course, big names get bled, but niggas who just coming in town, just trying to get their name out there, a little buzz or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
They ain't on that with them like that. Hell nah. Like if me and they ain't trying to man check in with us and give us $5. Nah, hell nah. They know we ain't on that. They shit. Y'all in Texas shit. Hey, y'all got these clothes. Y'all got this. Y'all got that shit. What's up? Flick it over to us. Shit.
Yeah.
Hop on the song. More so money. More so value of spreading the name than extorting for money. But when you got a nigga like Wiz, or you got a nigga like Beat Mill, or you got a nigga like Ross, give me some money, nigga. You in my hood.
Yeah.
You trying to come through my shit. You
Quando,
trying to be
Rondo.
safe. You going to go look right. You claiming rolling 60s. Like all these niggas.
Rondo, he played with him in his face. KP kind of broke it down pretty good, like playing with that man.
Bro, Lose Cannon explained it too. KP just really got in debt and made it make sense. Nah, man, it's one of them things where honestly, I swear to God, it's like in Chicago when niggas come. If you notice, that's one of the places for it to be so dangerous. Think, Jet. How many niggas you know goes? Everybody goes to Chicago. Think about it. Everybody, all the rappers be in Chicago. Everybody done been to Von Mural. Everybody goes to Chicago because niggas. One thing about Chicago niggas, we gonna fight. Shit gonna happen. Niggas gonna go to war, and I ain't saying it don't happen like that nowhere else. But one thing I know for sure about Chicago niggas is if we got business coming into town, we gonna take care of our business. We gonna make sure if you with us, we gonna make sure you good. Like we gonna make sure you straight because we understand the art of keeping ties. That's one thing Chicago is, from the Italian mafia to the blacks to the Mexicans. We pride on ourselves on connections, ties, knowing niggas.
Okay.
Like when Young Buck came to Chicago, nigga got his G when his chain took. Nigga, the Latin Kings, nigga, the head nigga, one of the twins got it back from him.
Not going back to the extortion factor. I know you said y'all don't really play the extortion too much. Now, when you say Chicago, are you just meaning like the black gangs? Because I hear Italians and
But don't nobody really. I don't want to say this like this. I was raised by Italians, but it's just real. Like the outfit got more so a structural power. Like they run like the truck and the garbage and.
Yeah, that's fact.
They infrastructure.
They got
They don't got the streets. Like they don't got the streets.
But that don't mean that they ain't doing a form of extortion though.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't pay them that money that you're supposed to pay on time,
They
it's gonna be consequences.
If you're selling pizza at a restaurant,
Yeah.
on their block,
They
it's like you gotta break some ties and leave.
They extort
Yeah.
white collar businesses up north. You know what I'm saying? Lids on their street, they getting a percentage. Like hell yeah, that's still going on.
Facts.
But I'm talking about when I'm speaking to Chicago, or when I'm saying like on that level, I'm speaking of the underworld. It's two Chicagos.
He's talking about like in the sense of Big U, like the Big U
In the Big U.
of trying to
He ain't
extort
gonna- he ain't-
rappers, extort
He ain't sitting
other
with
people.
the outfit. Them niggas in Cicero. Them niggas 15 miles, 20 miles outside of Chicago.
Yeah.
That's the outfit. I'm talking about like in Chicago, he dealing with the niggas. He with the gangsters. He with the BDs. He with the Stones. For sure.
Yeah. Now, Big U, with the extortion deal out there in California, the cat that he was extorting,
Was a civilian.
and he was getting bread from the feds to give to Big U to pay off the extortion fees. So Big U was caught up long time ago.
And here's the thing. But that goes back to our theory, what we were saying.
It bled him dry.
But what do me and you always say? A white person will.
Yeah. See, a white person will fuck you over, but a black man gonna kill you.
He gonna kill you.
Like Big U, if you extorting somebody, the key is to keep money coming in. So it got to be a little give and a little take, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, look, check this out. Let's use the pizza thing for an example. Like, hey man, I'm paying for this damn this cheese and I'm paying for this dough, but I'm paying a little too much. We can actually make more money if I can get a better price on this. So the extorter gonna be like, I can help you with that situation, right?
I know some people.
But you got the other type of extorter. They just, I want it now. If you don't give it to me, nigga, then this gonna happen. We're gonna bleed you dry. Nah, you can't get no more. You can't get no more money from this person.
Man, he calls that on himself. You put, and the crazy part, like Flacco said, and is in the reports, and all of this is in the indictments. You can look this up. The man was ready to do business with them.
Yeah, I did hear that.
He was ready to do business with them. He was cool with that. But they kept bleeding him. He
Kept
didn't have no
bleeding.
money. He had no money. So the part of that was, okay, he don't got no money. So the feds come up with the brilliant idea, hey, let's give you money so you can give to them. And this is how we really make the case.
And we gonna document this shit every time.
Now, a smart businessman would know. All right, wait a minute. He said he ain't got no money, and he just came for $5,000 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Something not right. But of course, greed. And you know why? It's sad because the whole thing with Big U is you hid behind protecting the community and making it seem like you was for the community. And the whole time, the nigga that really, it's really, hell really gonna blow over. Hey, watch in the next few months when it come out about this Nip shit that he had something to do with it.
They reopened the case.
Watch.
Saw that, right?
Yeah. Watch how the 60s in Cali end up having, this is a hot take too. Watch how the 60s end up having the Civil War. You gonna see a lot of them old niggas that was with Big U or that was running with Big U that's on bond or like was running with him get knocked off by the younger niggas. Cause like I said, if you know, the younger generation was going with Nip. Younger niggas was like, Nip was bigger than the program.
Yeah, Nip.
Nip, like all the younger niggas I'd have had them, I done been out there and them niggas told me like, bro, niggas was not fucking with you on listening as far as like, the leadership was changing guard.
I think it may have been the opposite in the sense. I think Nip made sure he wasn't bigger than the program. He was trying to make
here's the thing.
Big U was trying to make himself bigger than the program.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Nip was trying to keep it straight cripping, straight rolling. Like he putting the whole neighborhood on. So that's what it was. You killed the nigga that really was big. You really got the nigga that was a bigger than the program murdered. That's what happened.
So do you think that it was jealousy in the play because
Of course it was jealousy because
Nipsey had the respect.
Man,
I think Nipsey had more respect than
Nip
Big
had
U.
more respect than him. You go to Cali right now, all them young niggas got their marathon tattoos on their neck, hands. All them niggas is them niggas on Nip. Them niggas don't say on Big U and none of this shit. It's like how we say on Larry, them niggas say on Nip. You got like Nip was that nigga to them niggas. Had Nip lived after that Victory Lap album, it was gonna be over with.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Nip was bigger than the program.
R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Rashawn Williams.
When them niggas was coming to Cali, Young Thug, who he was with Nip. When Gunna came, he was with Nip. When Lil Baby came, all the hottest niggas was coming to fuck with Nip. Nip was big, and Nip wasn't going for that. Like, here's the thing, too. It was standing in front of the extortion. Nah, you ain't extorting the niggas I bring to the hood.
What do you think about the, we can go to the next topic, but I got a quick one I want. Some people, theories I've seen. Big U got help drop that location for Lil Pop. At this point now, you going to get everything thrown at you. But I'm not saying it's true or not. But.
I'm going to be real. I don't think he dropped the location. I think he know who dropped the location. I think that was one of the things where it was a big fish that another Crip took to him. And I ain't got to say no names. But I think it was I think y'all can figure that out. It was another Crip who took him to play and was like, do we go on it? Hell yeah, that's a big bag. Go for it. It's $100,000 hit. Hell yeah, send the troops.
He signed off on it.
He signed off on it. He probably ain't like set up the low, but he signed off on it. I can believe that. He's for sure signed off on it.
Now, Big U has all kind of positive things going on inside his community as well. But do you think that all that stuff was just a front? Because it's a lot of shit coming
Big
out on.
facts.
It's a lot.
That's the best way to hide, though.
But think about it. You gonna kill one of the kids that was in your youth football program.
And that's what I was about to get
That's
to.
that-
Yeah.
exactly. To your point.
But that's one of the things why I just said, like, that's them the biggest monsters.
Yeah.
Them the biggest predators. The priests,
Yeah.
the preachers, counselors, the youth counselors. Them the biggest predators. The teachers. Them the biggest predators.
That's
Them the
fact.
main. And we ain't talking about just on some kid shit, no pedophile shit. We talking about, when I say predator, and I want the camera to just, like, see me when I say this. It's more things in the neighborhood, like, than just pedophiles as predator. Whether we want to say that shit or not, the dope man is a predator, nigga. Like, he's preying on the drug addicts of the neighborhood. Like, it's the same thing. He just was.
Fact.
He had somebody. He learned from Suge. You got to learn how to hide in plain sight. That's all he did. Because who was really checking on you to make sure he was doing everything right? One thing about white people, once niggas figure out how to handle niggas, not saying white people, I'm gonna say the establishment. Once the establishment figure out, like, okay, it's one nigga to deal with all the rest of the niggas, we'll just give him the money and we'll fund it.
Oh, it's been like that though.
It was like that in Chicago back in the 60s with the Woodlawn organization and Jeff Ford. They gave him $1 million in, you can look it up, gave him $1 million in funding. He fucked the money off. It's well documented. It's a known fact. It always been like that. That's on Cali. That's on them. Y'all should have did more investigating into that before y'all figured out how to give him that money.
Facts.
All right, let's get to any more on Big U before we get to TSF and the updates, and let's see if my guy P-Joe got anything that he's heard tapped into the streets, because I heard him kind of talking on
I'm gonna
some
say
of that
this.
story.
We can go right into the TSF. I'm gonna say this. Sauce Walker is a very blessed dude. The gun, it don't look like they spared it.
It jammed.
It
Thank you.
jammed.
Chris called it.
That gun, they didn't spare that man. That gun jammed.
So do you think the hit was on? It was supposed to be intended for Sauce.
It was for
Walker.
Sauce and Say So P, I think.
So you think it was Sauce and Say So P?
Yep. Sauce just got lucky.
I say this. I personally think Sauce smarter than that. Me personally. I think if Sauce he knew he had somebody on his heels, he would move way more business. I've seen.
Now, he might not have known he had somebody on his heels, but that don't mean that.
But his artist,
wasn't
that's his
intended
artist
for.
problem. Then that's his artist bringing that upon him. I don't think he knew that them dudes was on him. I think he was just been a collateral. Like, nigga, we smoked Sauce Walker too.
Maybe he was like, shit, nigga, we the Sauce Factory, nigga. We stomp down where we want to stomp down at. We don't give a fuck, and we gon', do what we do. I ain't saying that his attitude was like that, but it could have been. But you think he was just pretty much in the blind?
It wasn't no talking.
He was in the blind the whole time.
He was in the blind the whole time.
But Say So P knew.
Say So P knew. You see him in the videos of the club when he looking around. You can tell. Me personally, I've been in the streets.
I'm talking crazy.
I've been in the streets since I've been 8 years old. You know when you made a bad move and somebody on you.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
You know when you gotta go to the mattresses, as the Italians would say. You know when you gotta go to the mattress. You ain't stupid. You know when you got some heavyweight niggas on your head, how you need to move. You know how you got when you got some lightweight. If I got some lightweight niggas on me, fuck them niggas. They gonna have to see me when they see me. Fuck them niggas.
But was it $200,000 that was fronted to him?
Man, who knows?
Was that the situation?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something about Say So P was a pimp, so ain't no telling what it was about. He was a pimp and hustler, so ain't no telling. But he was known for Say So P. He was known for being a pimp, supposedly, allegedly. So he had some hoes. They was all on Instagram crying. My daddy did all that shit. So I mean, who telling? He probably fucked a nigga on a bad deal. Ain't no telling. But $200K ain't nothing to let a nigga live over.
Could have took a dude's girl and turned her into a trick.
You don't know why niggas be doing
but
shit.
Yeah, nigga do you for less than that today,
Nigga
man.
do you for less than that, but a nigga for sure will kill you. I tell niggas all the time. These niggas is moist and Captain Save-A-Ho. These niggas will for sure kill you over a bitch in 2025.
Normally, that's how people die. It's like it leads to a girl, like money, and then a girl. It's like it's the now money, and then the girl's the final straw. It seemed like it'd be this money that.
That was the same reason. I think a female was the reason for Maxo Cream and Flowers to get into they all.
We can talk about before we get to that. Any more TSF things before we get to that?
Not the cat that pulled off the hit on Say So P ended up in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which
he no longer with us.
Thank God, because it looked like that was really Texas is Texas business that just happened in Memphis.
I'm gonna say yes.
Now they trying to throw Sauce in the mix on that shit,
saying that he sacrificed them, and now he's saying sacrifice. He said, "I'm my brother's keeper."
Man,
I'm
gonna say this.
That man wild, bro.
Shout out to Sauce.
This the Sauce Walka defense. Sauce Walka loved.
Yeah, definitely.
Niggas love Sauce Walka.
And I ain't just talking about Houston.
I ain't talking about just Houston. I'm talking about everywhere.
Yeah, facts.
But I don't think Sauce Walka had to. If it was Houston business that followed him, I think the moment the news posted them boys' face, it was they fate. Now, there's two things that happened out of this. Two. One, either one nigga, the nigga that was with the other third, one of the it was three of them. Two of the three killed him because they felt like he was gonna tell.
That's
That's the probability.
That was the non-shooter, I think, right? They
Yeah.
said this guy was the one that was actually the one that didn't really shoot because there was one guy.
He drove.
Yeah.
So yes, and then a name got given up, and they trying to.
So
that's one option.
That's one option. Tie loose ends. Option number two. Sauce ain't have to call shit. Niggas love him in Houston. And one thing I know about the streets, and I know nigga like if something was to happen to me, and it was Chicago, niggas love me so much on the low end and on the south side of Chicago, period, from Inglewood to the east side. I got so much family and people out there. I don't gotta tell no niggas to kill this nigga once his face get posted.
Right.
I don't have to do nothing. They're gonna do it. I can say this. I don't have to do anything. Somebody is going to do it for me. The fact that somebody calls me harm, that's going to be a problem. Like I always tell niggas, and niggas been laughing at this shit forever, but they be like, he ain't lying. Yeah, you can do something to me. You can do something to Big Game. But you gotta get a couple of signatures. You gotta get a write-off before you do that. You can't just pull up on me. I'm one of them niggas, you can't just pull up on me and do what the fuck you wanna do. You gotta get some signatures off on that. And that time you gotta get to do that. The niggas that you gotta holler at, they like me more than they like you. So they gonna tell me if it's that serious, and it has been like that in the past. But 9 times out of 10, if somebody do something to me, I don't have to say, yeah, get this nigga or kill this nigga, call a blitz. If it's in city and it's in city business and niggas is like, we know that nigga, it'll happen. That's the only thing that happened with Sauce Walka.
So that's option two.
That's option two.
That's
it.
Option three.
Break it down.
Option three is see no evil, hear no evil.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
But here's the thing.
That's option three.
I feel you though. That's why I do. Said that.
But you know why I didn't even say option three? Because for that man to go on the interview say he not gonna slide for Say So P.
What you supposed to say?
He know right now. Albert, I'm not talking about Sauce Walka. I'm talking about Albert.
Yeah.
Albert Walker.
Albert Walker ain't stupid, y'all. Right now ain't no time for him to be calling no hits on nothing to nobody, on nothing, nobody phone, through third person, third party, or nothing, because the feds is watching every rapper right now that got a 3-letter gang, got more than $1 million in a bank account, and moving around. I don't even think he played like that. I truly believe it's option two. It's what you said. It was some Houston business. When that nigga got back, niggas got busy.
Side.
Worst case scenario is option two. Or it's option one, tie up or lose in.
Yeah.
But I don't think option three is even an option because I don't think that nigga that's stupid. Hell no.
What about,
I'll
here's my thing real quick, and I hate
He had to know niggas. Nigga, Sauce Walka would be in jail by tomorrow. If he called that, he'd be in jail.
Facts, because didn't TSF have something on them not too long ago, like 3-4 years ago, about underage?
One of their main niggas is in jail for life for human trafficking.
For underage?
For underage, yeah.
Now check it out. There was a rumor.
Do
I want to do it? I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know.
Which one is it?
What's the rumor?
The nigga Bucci. Which one is not Bucci?
You said I did the rumor?
What's the rumor?
What's the rumor?
Sauce Walka. Okay. Sauce Walka allegedly was messing with a predominant Austin artist, female. 2 and 2 together. Young, a female. And there was pictures with them. Do you remember the 2 people that they was with? Or the 2 people, like the girl that he was with?
I think so. I have to.
Well, it was an underage chick, you saying?
Pete Killer. So allegedly, I had some sources saying that they was messing with each other. Now I could blank out the name on this and blank out some things if it gets a little dicey, but you know what I'm saying?
Man,
I mean, how long ago was this?
3 years ago.
How old is Pete Killer?
He might be 21 now.
Man, if anything, bro.
I'm just saying.
If anything, bro, man, Sauce Walka fucking bitches. I don't think that of him. If anything, bro, like he wants.
Okay, this. I'm gonna tell you, Sauce Walka is a very, very smart individual.
I would think,
and he's a super
I'm
hustler.
not even gonna.
Just because you see Sauce,
I'll bleep it out a little. So
yeah, but I wouldn't even. Yeah, I get it, but I wouldn't even.
Super player cat. I never met him. I would like to meet him, but just from checking him out online and seeing how he move, you know what I'm saying. So you might see Sauce with a whole bunch of women. You know that don't mean he fucking all these women. He fucking with these women. Sauce is a businessman. You know what I'm saying? For one, Sauce probably ain't gonna fuck you, bitch, unless you come and dropping that bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. Like he's legit like that. Like I don't think he ain't fucking a bitch.
Sauce has an in-house stable. If Sauce was to go outside his stable and fuck with these squares bitches, or even fuck with a hoe outside the stable that ain't inside the stable, his hoes inside the stable gonna look at him fucked up.
Exactly.
On some player shit.
But then look at the guy that got up for that though. That wasn't that like one of his right hand men?
That was one of his partners, but you gotta think, even with that, like he probably was running the hoes. From what I heard, he was running the hoes and just didn't know their age. He was running the man. Them niggas, man, I'm gonna tell you something about niggas. Niggas ain't intentionally, them be them vatos. Niggas ain't intentionally looking for no 13 or 14 year old.
No, I give you that.
Yeah, I ain't finna get on. Hell no. Niggas ain't looking for no 13, 14 year old bitch to go pimp or make her sell some pussy. Cause we gonna look at you like, bitch, we gonna get hung. We gonna get hung for fucking with you. A white dude gonna get away with it just being 100.
For one, you shouldn't be out there looking for a hoe to go pimp anyway. You should be out there just campaigning, stomping down, and attracting a female that want to pay for your ism.
Well, they got these girls out here too that'll lie about their age.
They lie about their age.
But if you on some real pimping, man, you got to be able to read between the lines on that shit. Ain't no damn way that you say you a real P and you talking to a female that's 14, 15 years old and you can't tell that she's underage. I'm sorry. That means you need to step your game up.
Step your game up. You can look at a bit how bitch wear her heels.
To stay on topic with Sauce Walka, what do you think about him going off on your guy, gang Seti Nash? His homeboy, I forgot the dude's name, but he posted a story and he was like, because Seti Nash is, you got to spice up the titles. And Seti Nash was basically saying Sauce Walka backdoored, blah, blah, blah. Of course, he could have tied it a little bit better. But when you re-watch the video, like how we do, if you actually watch it, then you're like, okay, although the title's more of a attention grabber. So the dude was like, we need to get this man off the internet, blase, going in on him. And then when Sauce Walka made that one post when he signed as an artist, and he was like, F these bloggers and trollers and these people on the internet making up narratives. So what do you think about him going off on Seti?
He probably was going off on Seti. He probably was going off on Chris. He probably was going off on everybody.
I know he went off on Chris.
So, what do you really say to that? Like, what do you really, I'm going to say this, and this is just gang take on it. I don't have a horse in this race. Like, I'm neutral, because it's like, I understand the business. I fuck with Seti Nash, and I understand why he make his titles the way he do, because, nigga, you do it.
That's what I'm saying.
So I get that part, but I also get Sauce Walka as an artist, as a CEO, as a businessman. Right now, the last thing that I would need is a black-owned label with street artists or anything going on, and my business of being of pussy is negativity. Because right now, the feds is on everybody. So I wouldn't like shit on nothing of that nature. He don't like, so it's like both sides. I get it. I wouldn't dare. Me, personally, gang, I wouldn't. Just saying.
Nah, facts. I get it.
I
see
would
both sides.
me personally, I go out my way to protect the sake of journalism. If anything, like if it's a spicy topic, it's a spicy topic. But if it's fair. Like, shit, man, niggas get shot every day.
I had to
nigga, I hang with niggas that got shit going on all the time.
Fools get shot every day, B.
I was with a nigga that got smoked and had some shit going on before. In Chicago, nigga, when I was like 18. Like, that's normal. You don't know what this nigga doing when this nigga going home. You don't know what this nigga doing when he ain't around you. I had this nigga OT with me. He my artist. So, shit, we out kicking it. He wanted to go smoke. He said on his Instagram, I told you wait on security to get there before we go smoke. They were supposed to go in front of the hotel to smoke. That nigga Say So P didn't want to wait.
He did say that. I did see that.
So come on. I can only do so much, man. So I'm speaking to Sauce Walka. I can only do so much. So at the end of the day, I get it. I wouldn't like that shit. My artist just got smoked, and the only thing you can think about is I sacrificed it to just anybody, the blogs, whoever. The best thing you got is I sacrificed them. I got him killed. I backdoored him. What about this nigga mama? What about this nigga kids if he got it? His nigga sister, his nigga family.
For one, Sauce Walka, a businessman, for him to set that up. Yeah, he gonna make more money off Say So P staying alive.
Cause the way he got shit set up about for his artists, man. Sauce Walka, one thing I'm gonna speak good on Sauce Walka because I ain't like, besides the little female shit that every nigga get into, I ain't heard nothing bad about that man. And every nigga that I know from TSL personally, from Nero to Jump to Dirty Cup, everybody that I know over there, I know multiple people over there. I know multiple people like personally over there. Like I can call these niggas and hang with these niggas. Like my nigga Jump that be with Wiz Khalifa and all them niggas. He wanna come up here and talk to Chris like on some cool shit. Like I know niggas personally that I can reach out to and speak with. So it's like all them niggas have said, man, Sauce changed my life. Nigga put me in position. I ain't have a.
I compare Sauce Walka to Nipsey Hussle
and Master P.
Texas Nipsey Hussle.
Texas Nipsey Hussle. That's yeah. Sauce Texas Nipsey Hussle, Master P. Like man, you go to that nigga. Like you go to that nigga in any position you in. You a cameraman. You an A&R, a manager for his artist, or he got you in. I ain't got a car. He gonna take you to the dealership and get you a car. I need somewhere to stay. He gonna give you some money and get you some help you get somewhere to stay. He gonna put you on your feet. He one of them businessmen that understand if I got you right, you effectively gonna do your job for me. I don't know no nigga who came home from jail and he hadn't put on their feet that come around him. A-Train, all them niggas, whoever, like all of them, they come home, he put them on their feet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you hate a nigga like that he's taking care of all his artists? He got everything set up. You hate him over some hoes? Okay, niggas go through shit with bitches every day. Nigga, I just got through arguing with my baby mama. That's normal. Niggas fight with a motherfucker every day. It ain't shit.
I believe that was the reason, since we on Houston and we on them hoes and we on altercations, I believe that's why Maxo Cream and Flowers got into it.
That's crazy. Like Houston
I
wild.
fuck with both of them too, man. I like D Flowers and Maxo. I fuck with Maxo though. Maxo a real nigga. Like
shout out to Maxo Cream.
I actually met him before, like when he had the show in Austin at Antone's. My nigga down south of Donnie Cash, he set that up. Maxo cool as fuck. Like Maxo, like he actually stopped talking with me for like 20, 30 minutes or whatever. And we just was chopping it up, smoking. He was talking about the music industry and all that shit. We was just chopping it up. And I was telling him what I do and everything. But this was like a year ago. I want to say like a year and a half ago.
You know, but Maxo been holding it down for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Representing his side of town in the H. D Flowers is somebody new to me. I just got on D Flowers recently.
His beat, his voice is extremely deep for me.
Yeah, he do got that Barry
He
White.
got that very like your voice like, man, only thing you can, to me, only thing D Flowers can do is really be melodic. Like your voice is like Trey. I love Trey. He's amazing. But as a rapper, I can only go so far with Trey. Not saying that he don't got great bodies of work, but his voice, I can only go so far with Trey.
Like Zero has one.
Now, as a real nigga, I fuck with Trey. I fuck with him. Real nigga. Fuck with him. Love him. Hard. Solid nigga. Chop it up with me, gave me some gems, and did something for my platform. He shared my shit, all that shit. So I ain't got nothing but love for the nigga. But as a rapper, like, I can only do with your voice for so long. Like with Lil Baby, I can only do with his voice for so long. Like, like you only gonna hit me with so much of that shit.
How you do it, gang?
Getting him
Hey, Jet. How you do it, Jet?
Get him to slide and get him to
It's
he kind of sound like Kermit the Frog. Oh damn, I can't unhear that now.
That's why I said, man, Wham was weak because Wham, he ain't got nothing to really talk about.
Yeah, they said that he ain't got no soul.
He ain't got no
soul,
he
no
don't
purpose.
He don't got no purpose. He don't got no soul. Like shit, like you rich. Like
you remember when Jay-Z did Kingdom Come? And we was like, Jay, we was like, damn, that was like one of his worst albums, but it still hit, but it was like, that was one of his worst albums because he didn't have that no more.
You know why Kingdom Come was considered a bad album, but I love Kingdom Come, but of course, I would be considered biased.
Well, me too, I'm a little biased, but.
But I can honestly say, for sure, my favorite, one of my top 5 albums from Jay-Z is Kingdom Come. You know why I liked it? Because it showed his growth in the where he had shifted to.
But it was a lot of people said he was complacent. That's the same.
Shit. Would you be complacent to him? You got Beyonce at this time. He just took over as the CEO of Def Jam. It was a lot. It was like shit, nigga. He made it. Like nigga, you gotta understand. Jay-Z is the LeBron James, Michael Jordan of hip hop. He's the Mike. Matter of fact, I go far as to say Jay-Z is the Michael Jordan of hip hop. It's been rappers before him that did it. It's been niggas after him that's done it. But he has had the longest standing run far as on top. He's done all the shit all the rappers do first.
And I'm not taking nothing because I'm a Jay fan.
Yeah, so it's different.
I'm liking it to the same thing at the time. At the time it dropped. Now when you look at it 20 plus years later, you like, okay. Or 20 years later really, because it's probably around 2005 I think. But that's the thing is they were just like, damn, what is he? He ain't, what the hell? And then
take a picture of that for me,
and then we had to, he had to get that. But no, so D Flowers and Maxo Cream though is the beef still going? Have they?
Them niggas still going, but they not going. It's like, alright. Nigga, you talked about me. You pillow talked about me. You did.
See, but they got history with each other.
They got history.
They from the same side. Yeah. So,
but that's some shit you told me though. Like Houston's so big, but so niggas know each other on certain sides.
Yeah. See, I think the situation wasn't. It was one of them got the female pregnant. I don't know who stole the female from who, or who knocked her from who, but one of them ended up getting her pregnant or something like that. So. I guess that was a reason for them to squabble. I don't know how deep it is. I don't know how long, he been with the bitch.
It was pillow talking.
Yeah, it might have been some, some pillow talk. Might have been some dirty macking going on.
D Flower said it was some dirty macking going on.
Might have been some dirty macking going on.
The nigga D Flower said Maxo was fucking with his baby mama, and basically Maxo was talking bad to his baby mama about him. Yeah, which. I like, damn, Maxo, if you did that. God.
So D Flowers called out Maxo.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm gonna tell you, if you gonna call somebody,
you better whoop him. He ain't whoop him. You gotta whoop him.
I mean, shouts out to Maxo, shouts out to D Flowers.
Hell yeah.
From me just watching that particular fight, I don't know D Flowers. I never met him. I never seen him fight in any other videos. But from watching that one right there, D Flowers, you do not have it from the shoulders, man. You's a flat-footed, and you can't throw your motherfucking hands right. You don't know how to swing from the hip. But Maxo Cream got a little something on him, you know. He might can get a little more in shape, but he got some hands on him. I can say he got hands.
It's one of them things.
But it seemed to me,
Yep.
like Maxo Cream didn't want to hurt him like that.
Nah, man. But that's y'all coaching.
That's what it seemed
y'all
to me.
Fight.
From looking at the video, it looked like Maxo really could have put them paws on him when he got him up against the car, but he kind of ducked and he was just kind of.
You know, he ain't stiff from the shoulders, D Flowers.
Yeah, you know what it
D
is?
Flowers ain't got it from the shoulders.
But you know what it is, man? Because niggas be knowing that shit. I'm going to say this being just a street nigga. Niggas be knowing that shit ain't even worth all that. Like I always say, niggas can talk, but niggas can talk before it get to all that. Niggas probably got that shit out the way.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with a good squabble though.
Yeah,
man.
sometimes
You know what I'm
I
saying?
always tell niggas, ain't no wrong with a good squabble. You need to get that shit out the way sometimes. Like with me and KP, we just needed to get it out the way. We just needed to get it out the way. Like now, shit, me and that nigga talk on the regular. We cool as hell. That's my partner. Like we ain't got no problems. That's my nigga. He just gonna separate you further, or it's gonna bring you closer together.
I think Maxo and D Flowers need to do a round 2, man. I think y'all need to set that up.
Every boxing match.
I tell you who I want to see though, man. I
want to see P. Joe.
I want to see Aaron the Plumber and 4 Extra, man.
You want to see who?
Aaron the Plumber and 4 Extra. Aaron the Plumber, every time he go on the damn show, he squabbling somebody.
Man, he got locked up.
And 4 Extra, he extra as hell. According to him, he got the best hands in the world.
You
so
see him now that he's out, he's back to going crazy, talking crazy on No Jumper. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
He bigger. He done got bigger.
Man,
Got some fades. Fades out the way.
Hey, No Jumper, go on and set that fight up, man. I want to see Aaron the Plumber and 4 Extra, man.
I thought you was gonna say I want to fight Aaron 4 Extra. I was gonna say, oh man.
Man, love me tell you. Look,
them niggas are flying outside for that shit too, man.
I'm not the one for altercation like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I ain't no pushover either. If the bag is right, I'll fight either one of them motherfuckers.
If the bag right?
If the bag right.
He said he'll see 4 Extra.
Hey,
look, I'm older than both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the 40 club.
I ain't okay.
Hey, but don't get it twisted.
I think I'll get on Aaron the Plumber ass. I think I can get on Aaron the Plumber. 4 Extra nigga, that nigga what? Let me see. Aaron the Plumber like what, 5'9", some shit like that?
Yeah, he kind of
I could like I know I could kind of fuck with him on the length and reach. I know he cock these on the bitch.
So
I gotta stay.
I see. You see what he doing, huh? You see what he doing? He trying to throw 4 Extra my way.
Nah, shit, hell no. 4 Extra, man, niggas like that. Oh, niggas, yeah. 4 Extra shit. He big. You just gotta just keep.
Hey, Pop Austin Media, No Jumper, set it up. 4 Extra, big game. Aaron the Plumber, Player Made Joe. We in the ring, nigga. Nah.
You see my face? 4 Extra, look at my face.
Shouts out to 4 Extra, baby. Shouts out to Aaron
What
the
that
Plumber.
nigga say on, you want something too, old man? No.
Yeah, no.
No. You want something too, big game? No. Nigga, hey, man, what? Hey, shit, 4 Extra, nigga, hey. You cool, cuz. You got that. I box like the bag right shit. I get out there, man, the Holyfield.
What city got the best hands?
The best hands? Shit. We talking about boxing? Cause I'm a fan of the pugilistic sport.
But not just the sport. I'm talking about just in general. Who known for,
shit,
putting them paws on niggas? I know LA is known for,
Philly?
catching some squat. Philly is known for it too.
Philly known for the
Philly known for the knuckles.
Philly known for the knuckle game. Some of the hardest hitters in history have come out of Philly. Joe Frazier, nigga, Javante, man, niggas can fight. Philly niggas can fight. Rocky Balboa, goddamn it, Apollo Creed, nigga.
I know them. I know Houston and Dallas guys. They.
Oh yeah, now when we go down, Houston niggas can fight.
Yeah, Houston niggas can fight.
Houston niggas can fight. Like,
Dallas too.
Dallas can squabble.
What's
the shit the niggas be doing?
I don't know about Atlanta, man.
The Beto Shuffle. Nigga, I hit your head with that old Beto Shuffle, nigga. I'm like, what?
I don't hear shit about Atlanta hand game, man. They'll pull that tool on your ass, but I don't think they squabbling like that out there in Atlanta, man.
You know what I'm gonna say? That I'm gonna say too, and motherfuckers gonna laugh because it ain't like that no more. Fighting coming up in Chicago, shit, niggas was boxing. Gangbanging was pretty like fighting back in the day. Like now niggas is getting shot.
Man, they in Chicago, they gonna shoot your ass
Niggas is
before they hit your ass.
Niggas like, I ain't gonna cap. Let me stop playing. Niggas is shooting. Once you get an age, niggas will pop your ass. You 14 years old, you hit the right nigga, he gonna pop your ass.
I want to react to this. Let me pull it up because did y'all see Rollo linked with Lil Woody and he's getting like backlash, and then he responded to it. Let's hold on.
Get the cheese.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the fuck is he doing?
I mean, what you supposed to say? Shit. I mean, shit. Did Woody really snitch? That's still in the air.
Yeah, that's still in the air.
I said what I always say. The three things I always
you gotta
preach.
say, just so y'all. I mean, y'all
You
probably
fill up every church around
my bad.
anybody.
Boom.
But soon as somebody comes to the masjid in Vine City on some God, oh, the Muslim is wrong. The Muslim don't do nothing but accept nothing but right. Or we protecting. Man, get on with all this old cap ass. If y'all hate the man that much, go handle the business. That man been around here doing what the want to do, how he want to do it. Ain't nobody did nothing. So miss me with that old cap ass. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. When I stay out of business, I'm wrong. When I check out the business, I'm wrong. Y'all mad at me cause some
I feel
want to squash they mother beef. But they can fill up every church around anybody. But soon as somebody comes to the masjid in Vine City on some God, wrong with him.
I feel him.
And it also was a YSL mom, though. I don't know if they was beefing. Yeah, break that down. So what you react to?
I feel him. I feel him. Exactly what he said. Every word. I felt it.
I mean, but do we really know what it? It's like you say, it's still in the air. Did he snitch?
That's what I'm saying. I feel it. It seemed like he all right. He walking around.
He damn sure all right.
He hanging around the same people. Ain't nobody like. I mean, did he really snitch? It seemed from what I heard, he act like he was gonna tell him. Like, I'm gonna tell him the same shit Hulk Hogan did to Vince. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna tell on him. Yeah, I'll tell y'all whatever y'all want to hear.
It
And
seemed
when I
like
can understand, I'm gonna say everything other than that.
it seemed like Woody got more love now than he did before.
Cause I don't think he told. He didn't tell. All he did was say, "Yeah, give me immunity. I'm gonna tell y'all everything I want to know." Once you grant immunity, you can't take it back, unless it's like diplomatic immunity. Other than that, when the state grant immunity, that once they grant you immunity, they can't take it back. Feds too. They can't take it back. Like with Hulk Hogan, once he signed the deal, and he told like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all want to know." He got up there, he lied and was like, he lied. He told the truth. Like, shit, this man ain't never get nobody no steroids. He never tell nobody. No, I was there. We did them on our own. And the prosecutor was. That's how it happened with Woody.
Yeah, I think Woody was just trying to play the system. He ain't throwing nobody under the bus.
He ain't throw nobody under
or
the
nothing
bus.
like that.
Thug free.
Yeah.
He free. It was a mistrial. Job done.
And the same niggas that's talking shit, about Rollo linking up with him, but they ain't, y'all out there, Woody out there, shit, he seemed to be all right to me. Y'all ain't doing nothing to Woody.
Yeah, like, don't call a nigga a rat. But you know what's the thing, too? You gonna call a nigga, you can't call a nigga a rat that you ain't gonna do nothing to. And Woody, you gotta do something to Woody.
You got to do something to Woody.
You gotta do something to Woody.
And it seemed like he ready for all that.
He ready for all that. Call him a rat to his face, see what he do to you. Walk up on him and call him a rat, see what he do to you. Walk up in his face and call him a snitch. I dare you. I double dog dare you, see what happened to you. He gonna put something to your ass. I double dog dare you.
Niggas in Atlanta that know Woody, they know Woody.
Yeah. That's why he walking around freely in the hood with 20, 30,000 on him, minding his business.
Enjoying life.
Because if I really told on a nigga, come on, bro.
It'll be pressure.
It'll be pressure. Somebody gonna do something.
Yeah.
They said, Woody got.
Eventually, somebody touched 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody did nothing to this man. And he got less security and everything. 6ix9ine was running around with security guards, the FBI protection, all that. He was in the program, all that. I'm just saying. The streets dead though. The streets dead. The street shit dead though. Street shit dead, bro. I ain't gonna say it's dead. It's fugaz now. It's like, all right.
Well, the streets is the internet now.
Yeah, the streets is the internet now.
Internet streets. They say we off in these YouTube streets, man.
Yeah, that's all it is. The internet is the streets now. The internet is just the streets now. Like, you got a problem with a nigga, take it to Instagram, take it to Facebook. That's what niggas do. Like, it's no longer like a code or moral ethic. Like, if this nigga cool, if he's known, if he's cool, he got a certain number of followers, fuck it, he alright with me. Nigga don't, man, money, back in my, like, money don't make a nigga unlame. But niggas can do it. Niggas can do it. Money and influence can unlame a nigga now, unfortunately. Because that's how we based around now. That's what it is now. Like, hoes on Instagram, 80% of the females you see on Instagram, they selling it. They got a private story, they got an OF, they on the track shit. Go to 304 Chronicles. I'm telling you,
man,
all the hoes, it's hoes. It's hoes everywhere. Shout out to 304 Chronicles, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's a good page. On my mama. Y'all need to check that shit out. If anything, bro, it's one of them things where the internet just changed the way we look at everything. Love ain't the same no more. I feel bad for my sons. I tell niggas all the time, like, damn.
Man, love is not the same. No
love is not the same no more. Like, you gotta cash app her first.
Yeah, you gotta stumble across them.
You got the cash app the bitch first. You can't do, like, other than that, you can't do nothing else. The game is rigged now, baby. If you ain't internet popping, you ain't got something going on outside of your normal day-to-day life, you ain't popular, man, motherfucker don't want to see you. Motherfucker don't want to talk to you. Motherfucker don't want to be around you. Motherfuckers only want to be around you when they see like they can get a part of your success, or they can get a part of your fame, or they can get attached themselves to you. Some people wait their whole life to attach themselves to the right horse. I got a partner like that. Like, shit, rather than him build, he'll attach himself. He waiting to attach himself to the right horse, and it don't ever work like that. But that's the day and age where we in. Where all these kids, or all these grown up shit, is grown motherfuckers, 40 and 50 years old, want to do this shit. Like, and it's like, all right, bro, like, you should be doing some other shit with your time. Like, not this, but that's what it is. Come on, it's a nigga on the internet right now called the youngest YN ever. He 41 years old.
That shit.
He proud of that shit. And the crazy part is that niggas, that it's 100 niggas like that in Chicago.
It's a crazy acronym.
It's 100 niggas. But to be real with you though, Jay and Pijo, it's 100 niggas in Chicago like that. I know niggas like that for real. Like, that's one thing about Chicago.
I know niggas like that too.
Chicago in the water. Motherfucker could probably look at me like that. We don't look or act too young in Chicago. Niggas is 40 and 50 still outside thugging. Straight the fuck up. I got homies in the hood right now, 41, 42, still come outside fresh than a bitch. Or if they don't live in the hood no more, they coming down with and they whip with the cooler in the back, all that. Yeah, like they still coming to the hood. Like they YNs, nigga pistol on them and all that. Yeah. So it's normal, like it's some in the water. But it's the internet. What you say, P-Joe? The internet streets.
Internet streets, man.
That's where we at with it now.
Shit crazy to me, man. There's a lot of stuff on the net that I just like you say, the 304 Chronicles or 304 TikTok. I mean, I guess you got to go with the times. You know, the laws kind of changed. I know the lording laws changed. I know back in the day, man, you can't have no female out there on the track. She don't want to be online. Don't take no picture of me. You know, I'm at work right now. Matter of fact, outside of this track, you wouldn't even know that I'm a 304.
Yeah.
You know, but today, it's the internet everything's glorified on the internet.
The whole culture.
Even gangster culture, whole culture play. Even if you're not really profiting like that, you just want to make it seem that way on the internet. That seems like that's more important than actually the real thing.
Yeah, that's true. I can honestly say that. Like, for a figure, just
cloud is better than money.
Like it's to the point where niggas think jail is cool now, cause you got bitches on the internet half naked with jail clothes on. Do you see that bitch? Booty big than a bitch, bad bitch in jail rapping on the cell. Like that's what like kids is associating that with. It's a good time in there, and it's not, nigga.
Nah, man.
Like
come on,
it's
man.
not. Like the shit that we really should be like, man, y'all got these niggas thinking like everybody in jail got a phone, and they don't. You think like everybody got PlayStations and video games, and they don't. It's like certain programs in certain states and cities, you might not be in the state that got that shit.
Yeah,
like it's
man.
different. Like, but of course, the internet has permeated the culture and made people think like, hey, this was cool. So it all boils down to like the internet. The internet, crack Instagram and AIDS. They gave it to us. Last 30 years, they gave it to us each decade. They've been tearing us down for the last 30 years. I just told a motherfucker, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Crack, Instagram, and AIDS. They gave us, I say Instagram when I really want to say internet, but I say Instagram because Instagram
I think internet. Wow.
Instagram is the biggest platform.
But I think the internet is in general just all. You know what? I say social media.
Yeah, but
when social media went to the forefront, that's when it got all messed up.
But shit, even on the internet, but I remember on the internet back in the day when it was urban chat, it was all that. Even in the 90s, the late 90s, you was cool. I remember motherfuckers had the internet killers and motherfuckers was committing themselves being bullied and cyber bullied. That shit, I remember when cyber bullying came out in the 90s when I was a kid. Like, be careful because you could be cyber bullied. Like, what? How the fuck can somebody from a keyboard type me in a room and make me feel bad about myself? Boy, fuck you. Like, so I was like, so nah, I like, but that it's always been there. I tell you, the last 30 years, that I'm telling you, there has been a systematic destruction of the people. I'm telling you, listen to Big Gang.
That's facts, though.
Crack, Instagram, and AIDS. And when I say Instagram, it's the internet. Crack, internet, and AIDS. They gave it to us in the last 30 years, nigga. That fucked up the whole schematics of everything. Yeah, crack did away with the way the underworld was ran. Before then, you could only go through the mafia to get your drugs. After that turned to petty street hustler, a nigga that had $5 in a dream into a fucking kingpin. Everybody wasn't meant to be a boss. Some niggas are meant to be workers. There's reasons why everybody don't need to be a fucking a kingpin. But of course,
if everybody was a boss, who would be working?
Yeah. So that shit tore up the fabric of the underworld. When 14-year-old niggas was running around this bitch in 88 with Benzes and 16 years old, can't even get a crib. I don't want to listen to nobody that can't. Man, nigga, please. I got $37,000. I remember I told y'all, I had $37,000 in the shoebox. I was 15 and my mama looked at me like, well, school is out. What you gonna tell me? Obviously, we done figured it the fuck out, right?
When did the scamming come into play?
Scamming came into play when the
it's always been con. It's always been con. But the internet, when it got big.
Okay, it's been cons. Just to give a little history. It's been cons since the mail order days. It's been cons since
the con game been around.
Going on since motherfuckers had the credit card machines and you used to be.
I'm talking before the credit. I'm talking about the 70s and the 60s.
70s,
yeah, the con game was a thing. Mm-hmm. But it seems at some point it was a boom not too long ago with the scamming.
When people realized it was more to gain off of being in the kids, the new generation within the last 20-year generation. The new Gen Z.
I say the last 10 years.
The last 10 to 20 years, scamming has evolved. But I'm gonna go 10 because the new kids, the new generation, Snapchat, the new kids, the new babies, because they figured out instead of sticking a nigga up, robbing a nigga, getting time, aggravated assault, we can do white collar crimes.
Yeah,
and get less time and go federal and deal with less harsh conditions than we would think.
Have you been scammed? You ever been scammed on some shit? I got scammed one time.
I ain't never been scammed because shit, I know all the scammers. So I be knowing all the moves niggas gonna make.
He said he be scamming. I'm playing. I had to make a joke.
Shit, I scammed before. Hell yeah. I scammed,
just said no.
No, I scammed the bank though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
They FDIC, man. It's
Allegedly you scammed the bank.
It's
Allegedly.
FDIC. Oh no, they got their money back. They
Okay,
cool.
so
Yeah,
they got you.
Oh hell yeah,
Okay,
they got me
they want
years
you to tell
later.
you, so
They got me
look.
like 6 years. They got me right before the 7
Here's
year
the-
mark.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say too much. I think everybody done dipped and dabbed in some
Everybody done did they
scamming.
finesse.
Everybody done got
You
over.
know, I got scammed before though. Trying to fuck with some Bitcoin shit, man. I thought I was going through my partner, and anyway, in the end, man, I ended up dishing out about $1,500, man, and then they shut it down on me, and I ain't never got nothing, man. I was like, damn,
Man,
Yeah.
I be knowing. You know how I knew about the Bitcoin scam? My cousins.
yeah,
My
yeah,
cousins them. And they the ones who put me on Dogecoin. I got Elon Musk Dogecoin. They the
Yeah.
one that taught. So I knew about Bitcoin like when it first came out. And they was giving motherfuckers, they was creating WhatsApps and shit. But
Whisper, WhatsApp, all that.
yeah, but it was a crazy time.
Telegram.
But it was a crazy time before the FD what the fuck is that? It's like the world fucking currency people finally like regulated Bitcoin.
Damn.
Like when Bitcoin first, to educate those who don't know, as y'all know, Professor Gang know his shit. Bitcoin at first was for the dark web only. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
Bitcoin was like currency.
Black Duck, was it?
It was like black. It was called black bucks. Like it was for the black
I know, but
market.
there was a site that was
Yeah.
called like Black something. Black.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I for sure, I know like with Bitcoin, it wasn't like it wasn't globally regulated yet. So it was like the wild, wild west when my cousin them got a hold to that shit. So when they got a hold to the shit, they was going crazy over there in Nigeria.
yeah.
I'm talking about crazy. One thing I can say, even though niggas did go broke over there, they generationally set up a lot for themselves. Like I told you, they got farms over there. They got boats. They got money to live. They got money to live. Like it's crazy. But when Bitcoin first popped off in 2012, 13, 14, 15, the first like 5-6 years, that shit was unaccounted for. It was money like they couldn't touch, tax, nothing. Man, them Africans was going crazy. WhatsApp, fake pages, fake Facebooks, Instagram.
I never got into it, man. Like I said, I tried to one time, got scammed, and I ain't never dealt with it after that.
Nah, man, you just gotta know the right people, man. My cousin that put me on the link. I made like the first time I converted Bitcoin over was because of my cousins. I thought my cousin, man, you my family, nigga. And my cousin like, no, watch this. That nigga sent me them Bitcoins. And I want to say like this when the Bitcoin machines was like hard to find. Like I wasn't none in Texas. What's crazy is me and my baby mama, me and Dom, we flew to Chicago. We went to Chicago. We had to go find a Bitcoin machine and get the Bitcoin money off the. Hell yeah, because it wasn't none in Texas. That's how I knew it was. Like. You can only find Bitcoin machines in like major metropolises like New York, Chicago, and LA, and Atlanta. You couldn't even, like how they in every store now.
Yeah.
They ain't want to like that like in 2019, 2018. Like hell no.
I see what else now is big is the multiverse. Am I saying it right? I know Snoop Dogg got some properties.
I know what
you can own different shit in the multiverse.
The metaverse?
Metaverse. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
big too.
Okay, yeah, the metaverse. All that shit new to me, man.
No, it's different.
But you can actually buy property, like digital property.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
It's
I
totally
think Death Row has you can buy shares of Death Row in the.
Well, they call them. I forgot what they call them, but they're like digital. That what you buy. Dadgummit, I'll remember the name later. Forgot what it is, but it's like you can buy that and you get. It's like your entity basically, and it costs a lot of money. But let's here's the last topic. So this was about 7 hours ago. The court documents. Boston Richie faces assault charges after his pregnant girlfriend accused him of choking her 20 times in 2 hours and threatening to unalive her.
I mean, they got the video.
Damn, they got him on
They
tape
got it on
doing it.
tape. They can hear him telling the bitch, "Hey, are you gonna tell me I might as well kill you?" Like choked her 20 times, made her throw up. She's pregnant. Then he caught on video snatching the phone out of her hand and mushing it. Man, can you help me? All I can say is this, man, and I just leave it at this. No, domestic violence is not cool. I got daughters, man. I got babies, and I instill to my daughters: don't deal with no man putting their hands on you, whatever the case is. Man. So I preach to my daughters: no toleration. Like, don't put me in a position where I gotta go to jail for life, or your brothers.
Especially no pregnant woman though.
Especially
Man. You
no
know what I'm saying?
pregnant woman.
You got a woman that's pregnant. Look,
But these new niggas.
there's no
though.
reason. There's no reason for you to put your hands on a woman in general,
Period,
but a
but-
pregnant woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no reason in general when it comes to a woman, because some of these women today will push you to the
My
motherfucking
mama
limit.
told me one time.
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
She said, "Hey, you might get you a live one like me. You gotta punch on that bitch."
That's why you gotta remove
Yeah,
yourself
My
from
mama,
that
hey,
situation.
she told me.
Yeah,
my
you-
mama, I'd say one thing I can tell you.
Defending yourself
It's
is
different.
one thing.
And one thing
Yeah.
about my mama, she used to handle up on niggas.
Yeah,
So when
defi-
she told me that, I was young and smart enough to know, like, don't hit a harmless woman. Hit a woman like you, cause you be fighting, you be fucking niggas up.
But then you got some women out there with that type of mental concept, like, man, if you ain't putting your hands on me, you don't love
you
me.
don't love me. You don't want to. You don't want me to. You don't want to discipline me. You don't want me to
Yeah.
do what you say do because you ain't hitting me. I had a female like that. I'm like,
Oh, there's women like
Yeah.
that for sure. They,
But
Yeah.
they
my
they
mom,
like it.
she just told me in a very like cool way. She was like, "You might get you one like me. Don't ever hit no woman, but you might get you one like me." And I was like, "No taking." She
Yeah.
used to handle. I watched my mama throw acid on a nigga before. She used to handle up on niggas. Like, and niggas wouldn't even be doing nothing. It was a dude she was dating named CY. I never forget. She walked up on a nigga in the park. The nigga had on a white. This back then when like niggas used to wear white joggers and shit. Like, why the fuck would a nigga wear all white in the projects? But that's neither here nor there. Man, this nigga was CY was pitching in the park. He hustling. It was a female in his face, but the whole time she a customer. My mama walked up on the nigga. Bow! Hit him clean in his nose. Nose start squirting blood, get on his white. I'm like, Mom, why you do that? She like, cuz he got a female in his face. I don't play that shit. The girl like, I was just buying some rocks. And my mama like, so I'm like, so you can't say you, that's when I knew women logic was fucked. That's when I knew girl logic was fucked up. She knew she was wrong for hitting that nigga. And the only thing she could say was, well, sir, you was taking
Well, you know,
too long."
most women have a problem with accountability.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna accept they wrongdoing
woman,
for the most part.
I've never met a woman that's been accountable on things. Like, oh, real.
Yeah.
You gotta damn near drag her out to die. But my mom, she hit that nigga. And I was like, and I just was like, okay, I see why you say if you get a live one like you. But in Boston Richie case, here's
Yeah,
the
that's a
thing.
different situation.
These
man.
are young niggas with money. They have no discipline. You get them out of the streets. You take them, you make these niggas millionaires overnight. You make these niggas famous stars. Y'all destroying these kids in front of their face, in front of y'all
But
face.
it ain't just the money though, man. You got for one, you got a young cat with a bunch of money, but you still suffering from childhood trauma, or you don't have certain guidance, or you don't have certain instruction. You know how to
Right.
even deal with a woman, or even how to deal with life in general. You know what I'm saying? So you get in certain situations, and now your emotional intelligence is not there. You know what I'm saying? So you dealing with it with, you know, what you seen growing up. Are you dealing with it, you know, how you shouldn't be dealing with the shit, which is putting your hands, you know, on the female. Young players, if you get to that point where, for one, she gonna nag you and she gonna try to pull it out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because she know once you put your hands on her, she got the up on you. Look, know your worth. Know your worth, man.
Know your worth.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I told Gang one day, I said, look, man, if you walking down the street, right, and you see a homeless woman, you know, on the corner, and she be like, yo, bitch ass nigga,
You gonna argue with her?
You gonna argue with her? You gonna get upset? He started laughing. I said, exactly. I said, but you know why? Because you see her as homeless. You know what I'm saying? You have to know your worth. I don't give a damn if the bitch on Instagram with 1 million followers and she got tricks lined up from here to Timbuktu and she got a whole bag she trying to give you. You gonna respect me. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth. The worth ain't the money, man. The worth is you, young player.
A lot of niggas don't know that.
That's just some game for you, man.
That's just some game, man. Like shit. That's the best way to end game 411, right?
Facts.
Hey, there you go, man. So shit, y'all know, man. Tap in. We're gonna be here. And we got our schedule set now. So we're gonna be here every Saturday at this time. We're gonna come in. Maybe you got something you wanna say for our shout out, you know, do my shout outs or anything?
I want to shout out to Pop Austin Media, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop Austin Media, man. Shouts out to Big Gang and everybody involved with Pop Austin Media, man. And shouts out to everybody that's in Texas that's moving positive, man. Cause Texas is next on the map, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Texas got it for the rap game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know,
I just told somebody the other day on Instagram, Texas got the rap game right now.
Yeah, man.
Texas right now has the rap game. Like it ain't Atlanta no more.
You gotta fuck with Texas.
You gotta fuck with Texas.
Yeah.
Texas is the home of the rap game right now. Like,
It's the time for everybody to turn up.
right now,
man.
Texas got to every artist out there. This is what Big Gang gonna tell you. All eyes is on Texas. The last 2 or 3 phenomenals have came out of Texas within the last 5 to 10 years. Right now, we got Big X the Plug, Cartel Bowl. You got CJ Casino. You got Sauce Walker.
Mexican OT.
You got Mexican OT. Peso. You got the old heads, OGs making a run. Slim Thug. You still got niggas still going. Scarface, you still got niggas going. ESG, he in a wheelchair, still going. Just drop the video.
Come on, man.
Right now is the
3 ain't even alive.
man.
Still dropping.
Still going.
Is the time if you are an artist in Texas to take advantage of what the fuck is going on. It is a spotlight that's on Texas, and they're coming to Texas. They're migrating and moving to Texas. CMG just put an office. I forgot Zillionaire Zoe. I forgot Montana 700 out of Dallas. They're coming to Dallas. They're coming to Houston. Drake lives in Houston. He sold all his property in Canada and in LA, and he lives in Houston. He settled in Houston. He still got his house in Canada, but he lived in Houston. He bought a ranch outside of Houston. The nigga lives in Texas. 50 Cent lives in Texas. Everybody is moving to Texas. The game is on Texas right now.
Shouts out to the Lone Star State, man.
Shouts out to the Lone Star State. It's on right now.
And make sure y'all go check out that single that just dropped by Clark Jones, a.k.a. Player Made Joe, man. Mr. 4P, Cheesecake, man. Y'all go in any platform. Y'all type in Clark Jones. Y'all type in Cheesecake. Y'all check that single out, man.
Through our good partners at Rock Nation Distribution.
Yeah,
and
man.
Y'all check that out. Shout out to Real Carter.
Shout out to Real
I'm
Carter.
gonna give y'all some little quick, like y'all say, I don't give y'all the updates or nothing. All right, man. Everybody who come into town, everybody who gonna be in Texas, Killeen, all of that Blueprint on May the 23rd. Fredo Bang gonna be there. D-Baby gonna be at Blueprint on July the 5th.
D-Baby.
D-Baby and 4 Mob. Shout out to D-Baby. That's why I'm dropping the plugs right now, because we going to be in the building. Pop Austin already got chose to be the official live stream on the sets of all the concerts that come there. So we in there like swimwear.
On time.
Shout out, April 19th, Zero going to be there. Mo City Dawn performing live. He going to be there. And then Montana 700. Wow, all these names I just named Texas, Dallas. They going to be there May the 10th, Saturday.
Come on, man.
There you go. So there it is, right there.
Yeah.
So tap in, follow me on Instagram at BigGang039. Follow him on Instagram, PlayerMade_JoJo.
Nah, it's the Player Made Nomad.
It's the Player Made Nomad.
On TikTok and Instagram, _PlayerMade_Nomad.
There you go. Tap into the greatest and the latest podcast. Make sure y'all go get that cheesecake, Desert Nights, and Discipline. It's a hot trio. Tap in for the win. And we out. Game 401. Jay, you be on your best shit, my boy.
One time.
Let's get it.